There are over 200 billion stars in our galaxy alone, trillions more galaxies beyond that. And in all of that, across the entire observable universe, we have never heard a single voice back. Not one signal, not one message, not one sign that anyone else is out there. Today, we're going to look at 10 real, scientifically grounded reasons why that silence might not be an accident. Why the universe might not just seem empty, it might actually be empty. Let's begin. Number 10, the Great Filter. Imagine every civilization in the universe has to pass through a series of near impossible steps to survive. Forming life at all, developing intelligence, building technology, and then surviving that technology long enough to reach the stars. Scientists call this the Great Filter. And here's the horrifying part. We don't know if we've already passed it, or if it's still ahead of us. If it's behind us, we're rare survivors in a universe that mostly fails to produce life. But if it's ahead of us, it means every other civilization that ever existed hit the exact same wall we're about to hit, and didn't make it through. Number 9. Intelligence might be the exception, not the rule. Life itself may not be rare. Simple microbial life could be common throughout the universe. But intelligence, the specific kind capable of building radio telescopes and spacecraft, might be an evolutionary fluke. On Earth, life existed for over 3.5 billion years before anything resembling human-level intelligence appeared. Dinosaurs ruled this planet for 165 million years and never built a single tool. Intelligence may not be a natural destination for life. It may be a random accident that happened exactly once. Number 8. Civilizations might destroy themselves before they can reach us. Every civilization advanced enough to send a signal into space is also advanced enough to build the technology to destroy itself. Nuclear weapons, engineered pathogens, runaway artificial intelligence. This is called the concept of technological self-destruction, and it may be a universal pattern. The stronger a species becomes, the more powerful its tools of destruction become alongside it. And there's no guarantee that wisdom keeps pace with power. If this pattern holds across the universe, then every civilization might have a built-in expiration date, arriving just before they become capable of reaching anyone else. Number 7. The universe might be too quiet on purpose. Some scientists have proposed something called the dark forest hypothesis. The idea is unsettling. Maybe civilizations aren't broadcasting because staying silent is the only way to survive. In this scenario, the universe is like a dark forest at night. Every hunter goes silent because the moment you make a sound, something bigger and more dangerous might hear you and come looking. If even a fraction of civilizations reach this conclusion, they would go quiet permanently. And the silence we hear from space wouldn't mean nobody's out there. It would mean everyone is hiding. Number 6. We might be listening in the wrong way entirely. For decades, humanity has searched for extraterrestrial life using radio waves. But radio technology might only be a brief phase in a civilization's development. A short window before more advanced species move on to communication methods we don't even have a name for yet. If that's true, we've been listening for something like Morse code, while everyone else moved on to a language we can't detect using a whole different physics we don't yet understand. We might not be alone. We might just be listening on the wrong channel at the wrong time with the wrong tools. Number 5. Rare Earth suggests our planet might be a cosmic accident. The rare Earth hypothesis argues that Earth itself might be an almost impossible coincidence. A large moon that stabilizes our axial tilt. A magnetic field that shields us from solar radiation. A perfectly sized outer planet, Jupiter, that absorbs incoming asteroids and comets like a cosmic bodyguard. Remove any one of these features and complex life might never have had the stability it needed to develop. If all of these conditions are required simultaneously, habitable planets like ours might be staggeringly rare. Not just special, but nearly unique. Number 4. The timing might simply never align. The universe is over 13 billion years old. Human civilization in any recognizable form has existed for a few thousand years. Radio technology has existed for about a century. Even if thousands of intelligent civilizations have existed throughout cosmic history, the odds that any of them were broadcasting at the exact same tiny sliver of time that we've been capable of listening are almost impossibly small. Civilizations might rise and fall like brief sparks across billions of years, never overlapping in time long enough to ever say hello. Number 3. Distance alone might make contact truly impossible. Even if another civilization exists, and even if they're broadcasting right now, the raw physical distance between stars might make actual contact functionally impossible. Our nearest star is over 4 light years away. Sending a message and receiving a reply would take nearly a decade at minimum. For our absolute closest neighbor, for anything further, potentially thousands or millions of years. The universe might be full of life that will never ever be able to reach each other. Not because they don't try, but because space itself is simply too vast for any two civilizations to bridge the gap in time. Number 2. Life itself might require an impossibly precise set of cosmic conditions. The formation of life as we understand it required an extraordinarily specific set of ingredients. The right chemical elements, forged inside dying stars over billions of years. A stable, long-lived star like our Sun, a planet at just the right distance to hold liquid water. And enough time, billions of years, for evolution to slowly build complexity. Even one variable slightly off, a star too active, an orbit too eccentric, an atmosphere too thin, and the entire chain collapses before it even begins. The universe might be capable of producing life in principle, while almost never actually managing to align every single condition at once. Number 1. We might simply be first. Here is the most unsettling possibility of all. What if the universe isn't empty because life is impossible, but because we are early? The universe is expected to remain capable of supporting life for trillions of years into the future, far longer than it has already existed. Statistically, if intelligent life eventually becomes common, the overwhelming majority of civilizations that will ever exist haven't been born yet. That means it's entirely possible that right now, in this moment, we are among the very first minds in the entire universe capable of looking up and asking if anyone else is out there. Not because we're special, not because we're chosen, simply because, cosmically speaking, someone had to be first. And the numbers suggest it might be us. So which of these 10 reasons is the real one? The honest answer is that nobody knows. It might be one of these, it might be several, working together, or it might be something we haven't even imagined yet. But here's the thing worth sitting with. Whether we are alone because life is rare, because civilizations destroy themselves, because the universe demands silence, or because we simply arrived too early, the silence itself is real. And that silence stretches in every direction. Across every star you can see tonight, and every star you can't. Maybe that silence is temporary. Maybe one day it breaks. Or maybe it never does. And maybe we are the only ones who will ever know that we were here at all.